So let's move on to ways that you can improve your gut health. And I want to stress that this is such an individual topic that what works for one person isn't necessarily going to work for the next. And I do think it is often a good idea to seek the help of a practitioner to find out what exactly is going on with your gut, and then also implementing the correct strategies, diet, lifestyle, supplements. Especially supplements, it's not a great idea to prescribe to yourself because you're not going to understand the different types of therapeutic doses, interactions, different medications that can interact. So I do think that seeking help is always a good idea. The first step that I often take as a practitioner with my clients is to implement an elimination diet. We will start by removing a lot of the common aggravators or triggers for the digestive system, and we want to remove those for around 3 to 4 weeks so that we can start fresh with no signs and symptoms before slowly reintroducing all of those foods really strategically in specific doses, and then tracking all of the signs and symptoms throughout so we can identify exactly what is causing the issues and not have to continue on restricting the diet. Some of the really common foods that we will see sensitivities and intolerances to are wheat, corn, soy, dairy, high FODMAP food, peanuts, refined sugars, caffeine, alcohol, and even some inflammatory oils. Next step is usually focused on ways that we can incorporate gut healing and gut soothing nutrients. These are going to reduce inflammation and also work on healing the mucosa, which is that lining of your digestive tract. Turmeric, or the active component curcumin, which you'll find in supplement form, is a really beneficial anti-inflammatory as well as antimicrobial. It's protective of the liver and is an antioxidant. There are over 12,000 peer-reviewed articles about turmeric or curcumin, and it is such a beneficial nutrient to include. You can include it in your diet using the fresh turmeric root and making sure that you pair it with a freshly ground black pepper, because this actually aids how much of those beneficial nutrients that you can utilize. The next nutrient that I want to mention is slippery elm, and this one can be really beneficial for any condition where we need to really soothe and calm down those mucosa or the digestive lining. Things like acid reflux or that excess acid in the digestive tract. This one is usually just taken in powdered form in warm water. L-glutamine is something that you might have heard of before, and it is so beneficial for the digestive tract and really healing and repairing those epithelial cells, which are those cells that line the digestive tract. So conditions like IBD, Crohn's, inflammatory bowel disease, diverticulitis, and leaky gut, then L-glutamine is going to be your friend. The next nutrient is zinc, and this one comes up for so many different health conditions, but in particular for the gut, we're looking at zinc carnosine. Zinc is essential for enzyme production as well as for hydrochloric acid production, which is your stomach acid. It contributes to a healthy immune system, and often if you've got those inflammatory gastrointestinal conditions, then a zinc deficiency has been linked to those. The next nutrient I want to talk about is magnesium, and this is essential for that peristalsis, or the movement of the food through your digestive system. If you're low in magnesium, then often your digestive system will become quite sluggish and you can become constipated and even have really painful stomach cramps. So without magnesium, your digestive system can't perform the mechanics of digestion. It's needed for hydrochloric acid production or stomach acid production. Magnesium helps to create those digestive enzymes for carbohydrates, fats, and protein. And zinc helps to repair and protect all of your digestive organs. The next point I wanted to to talk about is how you can naturally support your body in producing hydrochloric acid or stomach acid. To encourage your body to produce stomach acid naturally, you can incorporate more bitter foods into your diet, and particularly before meals. So things like apple cider vinegar, you can put just a teaspoon in a small glass of warm water and have 15 to 30 minutes before meals. If you do have any issues with the FODMAP groups, then I would be cautious with this one because it does have pectin. You can use lemon, so you can use up to half a lemon squeezed in some warm water with the same timings as the apple cider vinegar. And even bitter foods like rocket can be consumed before meals, or you can incorporate them into your meals. The bitterness in the rocket is going to stimulate your pancreas to produce bile, which is essential for protein breakdown. The next point is all about how to support a healthy microbiome. So when we're looking at this topic, the important factors are probiotics as well as prebiotics. So probiotics are the live microorganisms, that live bacteria that you can consume either in food sources such as fermented dairy products or fermented vegetables are my favorite way. And you can also take supplements. I want to stress that when it comes to probiotics, it's not enough to just take any probiotic that you can find. I do recommend working with a practitioner to help you find the right strain for whatever's going on in your body. And then you also want to be pairing it with prebiotics. So prebiotics are the fibers that you eat that feed these good or beneficial bacteria. These are oligosaccharides, which are a form of carbohydrate. The common ones include Jerusalem artichoke, leeks, onion, asparagus, green bananas or green banana flour, and chicory or dandelion. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time, and if there's any particular topics you'd like me to cover, please let me know. I hope you can understand how complex and amazing our digestive system is, and I hope you all walk away from this wanting to take better care of yours. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!